if you're using YouTube to upload sales videos and then embed them on your website, normally it would have been fine, right? That's why I have been recommending that you do that, because when you embed your own YouTube videos on your own website, then every visitor who comes to your website gets to load that video. They may not watch it, but at least the video is loading. And then if they watch it, then the video count increases, which eventually leads back to your main video count on YouTube, and then it performs better in searches. Assuming you're going to show up in some search, instead of showing up 10th, you may show up 5th, or instead of showing up like 100, you may show up like 20. So it depends on how big of a jump it is, depending on how targeted your keywords are and so on, and how many people you're able to drive to that video, how many people are watching, how long are they watching. So all those things count, but at least there was a possibility of boosting your video views based on embedding them on your website. And then every visitor, every time you do a launch, every time you send an email to your subscriber list, instead of sending them directly to YouTube to watch the video, you would send them to your website where you have embedded it, which racks up your video views and so on. But with this new hack being disabled since September 2018, what that means is if you put rel equals 0, it doesn't matter. It's still going to show up related videos at the end of the current video, even though they are from your own channel. It's still, I don't prefer that, because imagine if it's a sales video, right? What is the last thing you want to do after your viewer has finished watching your promotional video or sales video? You watch them make the offer. You explain the whole thing, why they need it, why they need your product or service, why they should buy it, why you're the best option, and so on. At the end, if it shows some other, funny video or meme video you did upload it to your channel, some other random content marketing stuff you uploaded to your channel, you don't want them to get lost in a rabbit hole of other videos. That's why video is so powerful, because people can that's what is binging, right? People just go from video to video to video, without realizing it. And that's what is binging. And you don't want people on your sales page, your prospective buyers, to binge on anything except watch your offer, watch your video, be influenced by it, and then you want them to take some kind of an action. You don't want them to get lost in the rabbit hole of other videos and start going down, a path of no return, right? And then they get bored, they lose too much time, they'll say, okay, I'll come back to this later, and now you've probably lost them. So you don't want to do that. So at the end of the video, you probably want to end it with a title card which says, this offer is available now, whatever your special offer is, why they should buy it, some kind of a title card to show them what is the next step, what they should do next. That's what you want to end the video with, and not a whole bunch of thumbnails showing all the other videos in your channel, even if they are videos from your own channel. That is why I'm starting to rethink the whole strategy. So going forward, I'm going to recommend that you embed non-YouTube videos on your sales page, which means there are not too many options. You can use a CDN. I would not recommend uploading the video to your own website, because most normal web hosting services are not meant for delivering a large amount of media files and to a large number of people, especially not at all at the same time, especially if you're doing a launch. So you want to use a CDN, which means Amazon S3 is the best choice, because it has a number of plugins and third-party plugins available for it, including my own s3mediavault.com. So when you upload a video directly to Amazon S3, sure, you can just take the public URL and you can put it on your homepage. If you're using WordPress, you just put the link directly into WordPress, and WordPress will create a nice video, right? Video player for it. That's fine. But now the problem is, because you embedded the video directly, now you have no way of knowing how many times the video was loaded, how many people watched it, how long they watched it, and so on. Which is why the latest version of S3 Media Vault has the feature. You can still use a public S3 Media Vault URL, S3 URL. You can upload your video MP4 to Amazon S3 account. Then you can take that and embed it, instead of directly embedding it into WordPress, you embed it through a S3 Media Vault shortcode. So now S3 Media Vault can start tracking your video views. Obviously, if they're not logged in, it'll all attribute the statistics to the analytics to anonymous users, and it'll say it was loaded 500 times and it was watched 325 minutes. So it'll aggregate number of minutes that were watched. So there's a whole bunch of cool features. Go to s3mediavault.com/v7 for version 7. Previously, I would say S3 Media Vault is for members only videos and YouTube is great for public videos. Now I have to retract that advice a little bit, and I'm going to say use S3 Media Vault for everything.